Pass rushers should put a good test, though, on the Patriots' offensive line, who could definitely use a good test. I mean, hopefully in that test, Tom Brady isn't getting smacked around, but I guess we could have a litmus test on the offensive line this week.
I think that there was an interesting quote from Bill Belichick this morning, because how the Patriots usually defend edge rushers is that they direct them behind Tom Brady, and then Brady steps up in the pocket, doesn't have to worry about the interior rushers because the Patriots usually take care of those, and then fires off the ball. But Bill Belichick was saying that these are guys who are very hard to direct behind the quarterback because they'll either put a move on you, they'll power through the offensive tackles. So I think it is a really good test for Nate Solder and Marcus Cannon to block those guys, because they might not be able to rely on their normal tricks of just drilling those guys behind Tom Brady and expecting him to get the ball out fast.
Yeah, you saw the same kind of thing this past weekend against the Broncos. With both Bosa and Ingram, they were kind of doing these plays. It looked like the Denver tackles kind of wanted to use that same kind of method where they can just kind of like push them back, let them go around the quarterback, and let Trevor Siemian throw. They just clearly saw it coming. I mean, they would take one step to the outside, wait for the tackle to kind of shift, and then just sprint back. And a lot of their sacks were just literally sprinting straight at the quarterback from head on. And yeah, so it's definitely, you have to defend these guys even differently than you defend, say, a Von Miller. And especially because there's one of them on each side of the line of scrimmage. You can't really just direct the running back and direct the tight end over to that side. You've got to deal with both of them, which was definitely a difficult test.
These kind of tests are what I think is good. You know, the whole iron sharpens iron, especially when the Patriots are on a roll the way they are, looking good in all areas of the game.
Offensive line looking better in recent weeks.
Yeah, and to be able to get a good test where you can really say, okay, they did well, or if they didn't, here's what they can go back to the drawing board and work on, because it is those little things that if they are going to make it to the Super Bowl, you need to get checked.
Absolutely. I think
at this time in the season,
one advantage the Patriots potentially have this week is that it's another defense that's from that Seattle Seahawks coaching tree. It's a Gus Bradley coach defense. You work for Pete Carroll, so they're so used to seeing those type of coaching staffs at this point. You see it with the Seahawks, you see it with the Atlanta Falcons last week. Now you see it again with the Chargers this week. And those no-name linebackers actually could play hugely to the Patriots' advantage, because they're not that great. They're not Bobby Wagner. They're not Deion Jones. So I think that the middle of the field might be a little bit more open in this game for someone like Rob Gronkowski or Danny Amendola to maybe work over the middle, allow some of those shorter throws that the Patriots haven't been relying on as much lately. So then it might not matter how quick those edge defenders come if Tom Brady can get the ball out fast while he's either sending James White or Danny Amendola or someone against those linebackers.